Hello Taurus, this is Ashley. We're going to be doing your mid-September 2021 reading. So it'll apply to the week of September 12th. We're going to look at a strength, a challenge, and then the outcome for the middle of September. We'll do a 9-card spread and then clarify it to get some additional detail. If this is not your reading, I recommend you check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements to get a full picture of what might be going on for you in the middle of September. You can also check down below in the description box if you are interested in a personal reading. The link to the Cheroklo Connections website is the only way to set that up. So keep in mind, I will never contact you personally in the comments, on other platforms, or anything like that. So if you get contacted, it is not me, it is a scam. So please be wary of that and protect yourself. Let's see what's going on for Taurus mid-September. Look at all these aces. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could also just be experiencing some feelings of being stuck or bound to a situation. Looking at this, it seems like you're waiting for a new beginning here and some communication on a new beginning. Could also be that that communication will finally come through. It does look like your strength for the month has a lot to do with your intuitive guidance. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Gemini, perhaps even a Scorpio as well. So we'll just kind of see what we get as we clarify. So in your strength position, we have the Shining Through card. I'm trying to recall what other, I believe it was Cancer, also got this as their strength, so you might want to check out that reading. But essentially it means that you're letting your authentic self shine through. You can see this bloom here is opened up. It's not like hiding any of its layers, and it's got this burst of light coming out of it. It's a really pretty card. But it's kind of like, you know, taking off all the masks and being absolutely authentically yourself, regardless of what other people might think. With the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Lovers here, it's like your intuition is telling you something is coming. It may just feel like it's really taking its time. We'll have to see what the Lovers is doing here. This could very well be a love situation. It could also just be a choice. So let's get some clarifiers. on your strength for the month of September. What do we have? The High Priestess. Ace of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's bothering you that it's taking so long. And Judgment, which we also have in the outcome here. Could be someone from the past, or simply just some communication on like a decision here, right? Could even be that you're waiting for, you know, some feedback on something. Why do we have the Lovers? We have the King of Wands. And the Eight of Swords. I'll get one more there. The Lovers, okay. So, let's see. So, as your strength for the month of, or middle of September, I should say, you intuitively know that there's a passionate new beginning headed your way. It's like there's no doubt about it. It does feel like it's taking forever to show up. And I think that that's causing you some frustration. But then there's also this King of Wands here showing up with the Lovers twice. And this Eight of Swords. It could be that you're waiting for this new beginning with a fire sign. A very passionate new beginning with a fire sign. They don't have to be a fire sign. We're definitely getting strong Gemini here. It could just be that they're a very passionate person. Like, we have a lot of wands here. This whole angle. And then Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. So, lots of new beginnings. But with this Eight of Swords here, it could be that this person is not able to come towards you just yet because they are stuck potentially in another relationship. Let me see if I can get one more on this Eight of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Some sort of unfair relationship. It could also be not that they're stuck in a relationship that is unfair. It could just feel like you have all this passion for this and you're waiting for them to kind of step up their game, you know? Like really meet you with the same amount of energy that you're putting in. But I think they're just moving really slowly here. On some intuitive level, you know they're coming. You know you're going to get this new beginning. And I do feel like with this person, you feel connected with them because you are able to completely be yourself. You're able to, you know, shine through, and perhaps they recognize something about you that other people don't typically pick up on. I mean, with the Lovers coming in twice, it's a strong soul connection that can, it's like a soul recognition too. So not just your persona or your personality or your looks or your status, right? It's like a deep knowing. So it does feel like you have like this intense inspiration, and that's keeping you going in mid-September. It does look like in your challenge position, the challenge here is seeing those seeds come to sprout. So we have the spring card. It says, see your seeds grow. And with it being in the challenge position, you're not yet seeing anything on the surface that would indicate a new beginning here. Like I said, this is all like this intuitive inspiration here. And with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Swords, it's kind of like this waiting on the sidelines kind of energy. You may even be kind of like spying on this person, or they're spying on you. But I don't feel like there's like quite the amount of movement yet that you would like to see. Let's get, but I mean, 3 aces, that's nuts. So definitely, I mean 3 different aces. We have 4 coming out with that clarification. So it's like waiting for those seeds to sprout so you can reap the rewards. Let's look. What do we have? The Ace of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Or that could be you. Okay, yeah, you're a little stressed. Like really getting a little bit frustrated that this hasn't started yet. And this could be a new job as well. I mean, we have the Ace of Wands. That could be a new passionate beginning. But it could also be that you're waiting for some kind of communication on a job offer. With the Ace of Swords, that would be like communication or truth, victory. And so it's like there's all kinds of new stuff popping up here. With the Ace of Wands, we have the Sun. So some Leo energy. And the Star. Kind of waiting on that destined happiness to come in. This Page of Swords, getting the Page of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, you're just waiting for communication here. Hoping to see the Ace of Wands become the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, right? You want to see these seedlings expand. And I do feel like it's kind of stressing you out a little bit, or you're a little bit worried, perhaps even second guessing some of that intuitive guidance that you've been getting. In the outcome, we have communication. It says, speak up and be heard. You can see there's a message in a bottle. So it does look like communication is coming in. This can also be talking about you taking a leap and communicating as well. So if, for instance, you've sort of just been sitting on the sidelines waiting to hear, this could be encouraging you to speak up for yourself. But with the Eight of Wands, the Judgment, and the Ace of Swords, like that decision, that communication, that truth, and that victory that you're seeking is coming. So let's see if we can get some detail on what the communication will be. What do we have? The Eight of Wands. The Chariot, so victory, very fast movement. You may actually be getting some communication that you are moving. So if, for instance, you were waiting for to hear back on an apartment, or to hear back from a seller on if they've accepted your offer or something along those lines. And Justice could be dealing with a Cancer or a Libra. Why do we have Judgment? Page of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune. So hoping that something sparks and turns in your favor here for sure. And with the Ace of Swords, we're getting the Four of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. I'm actually going to get one more. Why the Four of Cups? Nine of Wands. Interesting. So there could be some sort of truth coming in that you don't necessarily want to hear. It's like you've been waiting on all this communication, specifically the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And communication comes in. There is some sort of karmic justice that's coming in as well. And some sort of inspiring change of events. But I do feel like perhaps there's a truth coming in that maybe wasn't the communication you were hoping for, or you just don't see it coming, as if you've been waiting for so long with that Nine of Wands, just like really trying to persevere here, and then suddenly it pops out of nowhere, and then it's like surprising that it showed up. We do have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so tons of new beginning, especially with that spring card coming through. Like, that's when everything starts to sprout, right? It's just a matter of waiting for it to arrive. And it does look like you're a little stressed about it, but it's coming in. This is the outcome. And I also feel like this aspect of your intuition is what's really keeping you going. It's kind of interesting that we had this lover situation here. Someone being stuck in a relationship, or perhaps just not meeting you on the same energy level that you're putting out there. But then we have the Ace of Wands and like happiness and destiny and victory in this angle. But it's, I mean, this Page of Wands could be that King of Wands kind of coming forward with a message that you've been waiting for, finally, that seems to turn things in your favor, with us having Judgment here twice. So it does look like this person comes forward. It's just interesting that I'm not seeing a lot of cups on the board. So this could just be a pretty hot and heavy connection. Yeah, because we do have the Page of Cups, but this to me just feels like that communication that you're waiting for. Whether it's flirting or texting, or someone finally seeing like, hey, I should reach out to Taurus. It does look like a bright ending here as far as the outcome goes, though. So it could be that you do get the communication you were hoping for. But it's kind of interesting with the Lovers there twice. There's definitely fire and happiness, but with no cups coming out on the board, I guess we do have the Four of Cups here. And we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But typically with the Lovers, the King showing up, And all these other really positive cards. Sun, Star, Wheel of Fortune, Chariot. I would expect to see more cups on the board, but we'll have to see how that shakes out, Taurus. I hope that was helpful. Like I said, you might check out that Cancer reading because I'm pretty sure it was one of the water signs got that shining through card. I'm pretty sure it was Cancer. So you might find that interesting if you have any Cancer placements, because we did have Cancer pop out here with the Chariot. So I hope that was helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.